Okay, so I'll see if I can show you what I mean by pulling the coax through. What you do is you get one of these and you just work the braid so there's a hole in it. And you can get under the inner. Sounds like a scene from Flying High or Airplane. Over under. So like that. You'll probably see that. Now we can get our little dentist toothpick thing between the braid and the inner. So I've just worked a little hole. I haven't cut anything, and now I should be able to pull that inner using this little gadget here. Make sure I don't have any whiskers caught up there. I should be able to pull the inner straight out. There you go. And that's how to keep all of the braid. That's what I should have done with this end. So if you're making one of these TET-EMTRON baluns, remember, that's the way you do it. I don't do this often enough to have remembered it until I was halfway through the little project. But that's the way you separate the braid and the inner, and you keep all of the braid. You don't have to worry about losing conductors and affecting the efficiency of your balun, because you've only got half of the amount of conductors to carry the current, the RF current. Now that's, as I say, this one will probably be okay because I've done it the correct way at this end, and that should be in the instructions actually. So if you're watching, Mark, you might want to consider adding that line. There we go. So now that's the, see the difference between that and that. Now this, I can make that up with solder. It's not the best way to do it, but that's what I'll do. If I was really fussed, or if I have any problems with it, what I'll do is I'll just go and buy some RG316 and just rewind it and do it properly. Okay, so now I'm just going to mix up a little bit of epoxy, because it does say pump some non-acidic silicone under the balun and on top before I glue the lid on. This is to hold the internals sturdy and to stop any movement on the solder joints. Well, I'm going to do it slightly out of sequence, because I'm actually going to glue it before I solder it up, because I don't want to solder it up and then glue it, because I've still got to manipulate the thing and I don't want to put stress on the solder joints while I'm doing that. So I am going to now just put a little bit of a 5-minute epoxy, twin mix epoxy stuff. Come on. And I'll glue that in place, and then I'll do the soldering. So I think I'll call that a wrap. And I won't bore you with mixing up the 5-minute epoxy and applying it. Obviously you know how that's done, it's just too easy. And I'll make another video when the epoxy is dry and I'm soldering these on. Thanks for watching.